一部自1989年開始連載、95年動畫化嘅漫畫作品，得到唔少荷里活明道盛讚。最近呢部動漫終於被荷里活翻拍成真人版電影啦，揾嚟性感女神 Scarlett Johansson 擔正，飾演生化人。喺戲中，除咗要揣摩原著角色嘅造型性格之外， Scarlett 仲要應付大量高難度嘅動作場面，真係一啲都唔簡單啊！
Hello, Scarlett.
Hi.
For the major, you have to be very physical. And what kind of training did you take for the whole movie?
I do kind of my own training, just regular physical training, and then I spent a lot of time with weapons handling and tactical training, so I did a lot of room clearing. I worked closely with members of the Los Angeles Police Department, the New York Police Department, and tried to kind of familiarize myself with my weapons as much as possible so they kind of become like a seamless, Rupert was like, I want you to be able to take this gun apart and put it back together. Okay. So I learned how to do all that stuff.
But do all of the Marvel experience help you a lot in doing such crazy fight sequences?
Yeah, definitely. I've been doing fight choreography for a decade now, so I've had a lot of training with it, and it definitely gives you a foundation for taking it to the next level, like in Ghost in the Shell. So.
And in the movie, the Major wears a thermoptic suit, which makes you invisible and leave without a trace. How is it like for putting it on for the first time?
I was kind of nervous about putting it on for the first time because, I don't know, somebody shows you like a nude colored bodysuit and you're just like, I don't know, that's very, like, you can't hide anything in that. But it was fine. It was like wearing a wetsuit, and it's cool. It was cool when it kind of put it on, and I remember we were doing our first, camera tests and stuff, and the crew was like, wow, that looks, like it's cool to see the character kind of brought to life. It was exciting for people. It has a lot of impact, that look, I think, because it's so, you see this iconic look, and there it is, like it's in real life, like it's practical, so that's cool.
If you really have got a thermoptic suit in real life, what would you do?
What would I do? I don't know. I'd cut the line at Disney World. Go on all the rides.
Any other things you want to do?
With my thermoptic suit?
Yeah.
No, I'd probably just mostly take advantage of the fact that like nobody could see me in a crowd. So like I said, I'd like cut the line. I'd probably just try to get the head of the line as much as possible. Cut the bathroom line at a nightclub. You know what I mean? Be great.
因為動漫原著嘅街頭以香港為藍本，所以攝製隊亦專程嚟到香港，喺佐敦、鰂魚涌同埋銅鑼灣等地區取景。
And how is the experience shooting in Hong Kong?
It was great. Yeah, we loved Hong Kong. We had a really good time there. We shot all over the city. We got to shoot in Kowloon mostly, which was crazy at night, and we got to kind of create the Ghost in the Shell set on the actual street, which looked awesome, and just to see all the extras like in costume, but like in situ, like there on the scene, on the street was pretty great. It was wonderful. Crew was great. We had a lot of the crew was Hong Kong based, and you guys make so many movies in Hong Kong that it was kind of a seamless. It was easy. It was very professional and easy.
There are many scenes in Hong Kong in the whole movie, like Happy Valley, Causeway Bay, and Jordan. Why did you choose these places for shooting?
To me, Hong Kong really is such an incredible cosmopolitan, international city of the future. It's a great blend of tradition and futurism. And selfishly, I love Hong Kong. I love the people there. I love the food. So it was a place where we spent a lot of time. We went there 3 or 4 times just on this film alone to scout. So I spent a lot of time walking the pavements and climbing the highest buildings. And so it's a great city to shoot.
But which part of Hong Kong impressed you the most?
I like the Kowloon side. Sadly, it's every time we went back, another building that we'd scouted that was old had been knocked down and a new building was being built. So I hope we captured, you know, what probably is the last of Kowloon.
And to me, I'm so impressed with the fighting scenes in the lake surrounding by the buildings.
Oh yeah.
How was it made?
That was actually made. That was a very hard location to find. You know, we looked hard in Hong Kong, but we actually photographed different apartment blocks in Hong Kong, and then we collaged them together in CG. So we actually shot the water in New Zealand, and then we put in the Hong Kong background afterwards.
And can you share the main, what is the main reason for choosing Scarlett for the major?
I think, you know, to me, she's the best actress of her generation. She has a physicality. You know, there's very few actors who have that kind of physical ability. She can fire a machine gun without blinking. You know, that's very hard to do, almost unnatural. But she's incredibly hardworking, she's incredibly physical, she's incredibly precise as a stunt performer, and an incredibly emotionally driven actor.
男主角 Pilu Expic 已經唔係第一次同 Scarlett 合作，相信佢哋嘅默契都有翻咁上下。唔知 Pilu 又有啲咩驚喜帶俾大家呢？
You and Scarlett work together again. How do you feel?
I loved it. You know, I had such a fun time working with her and Lucy that when I was welcomed back, even though it's a completely different production, I felt happy.
And in the movie, Bateau has a pair of cybernetic eyes.
Yeah.
And how is it like? How do you feel like? Because I tried putting on some goggles for the tanning machine, and I can almost see nothing.
Yeah, that's how I felt for 6 months in New Zealand and Hong Kong.
How did you act?
It's difficult to act with those prosthetic eyes because you know what they say, the eyes are the mirror of the soul, or they reflect the soul. It was just difficult. I couldn't see anything. So if I was doing stunts, or if Scarlett and I were running or fighting, or we were doing scenes with furnitures, I would bump into stuff. I would do all this stupid stuff instead of just, you know, something I would never do when I'm just sitting here without prosthetics. But we didn't want to do it CGI because we wanted to keep it real. We wanted to keep it so live as possible, which meant that I sat like 3 hours in makeup every single day. That's a long time in makeup before a 12-hour shoot.
Have you let your daughter see the outfit? Does she recognize you?
My daughter came on set one day and completely broke down. She was not a big fan of them. And when I came home that night, she was still awake, still frightened. And she said to me, "Are you going to wear those weird eyes?" And I was like, "No, it's Daddy's job. You know, it's okay." And then I sent a photo the next day, my wife, so she could show my daughter I lied. I'm going to wear it every day until we shoot this film.
除咗 Scarlett， 導演仲請嚟法國影后 Juliette Binoche 助陣。平時見 Juliette 都係拍文藝片多，今次竟然加盟呢部科幻大製作，唔知佢又拍得慣唔慣呢？
Hi, Juliette.
Hi.
How is the experience like playing in the blockbuster franchise this time?
It felt very much like, I would say for me, a normal film because the director, Rupert Sanders, was making the set available for working and spending time for each take. So I didn't feel like the pressure of being in a big, you know, blockbuster. Some scenes, you know, when we're outside, I could see that when there were shots and stuff, it was a world that I was not familiar with, and there were a lot of people I never saw on a movie set. And all the trainers, you know, for the different people, actors and all. And so, but for the intimate scenes I was going through in the film, I didn't feel the pressure of a blockbuster.
And isn't it too long for you to stay in New Zealand, the other side of the world, for such a long period?
My kids allowed me to go away and to do this film somehow because I was feeling guilty going away from home for 2 months. But no, they said go for it, you know, because they were excited that I was going to do a sci-fi. But I enjoy New Zealand very, very much. You know, it's such a beautiful country, and I was able to travel. We were shooting in Wellington, but I was able to travel in the south.
睇更多 TVB 精彩節目，歡迎詢問各電視平台訂購優惠：1877-893-8888。